back to the Toasty Show. It's Wednesday. And Wednesday means follow-up. And follow-up is A Knight's Tale this week. Yeah, so first things first. You have just seen A Knight's Tale for the first time. Yesterday, perhaps?
I think it was Monday. But either way. I don't.
So, give me your general thoughts on it.
I liked it.
Liked it?
Yeah. I didn't love it.
Oh.
But I liked it. I enjoyed the movie. I didn't hate it or have any problems with it, but it just wasn't the greatest movie for me.
Okay.
But it's your favorite movie.
It is. Yeah, I love that movie. Yeah, you and me have some different movie tastes. I mean, I think you prefer a little darker movies sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not a dark movie. It's pretty upbeat.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing really serious happens.
There's some serious stuff.
Not really.
Adamar's a pretty mean guy.
He is a mean guy. He's so salty.
Drunk with his dad.
Yeah. He was so jealous.
Yeah, he was. It was pretty great. Duke's over there please lick my eye. Okay, any other thoughts on your first viewing?
Heath was great.
Oh man, Heath Ledger. Alright.
I loved all the characters in that movie. Every single one of them I was I like except for Adamar, but he was still a good villain. Mm-hmm. So
alright, well, let's talk about Heath. Okay. So the movie obviously didn't take off. It wasn't it's not huge. Many people haven't seen it. It's not very super duper well received. I wouldn't say it was negatively received, but it wasn't fantastic.
Yeah.
Why?
That is a good question. It came out 2011. Oh, it's not 2011. 2001. I mean.
Yeah. I was like, what?
I don't know. I guess it doesn't have that many well-known actors.
Yeah.
I mean, besides Heath, but back then Heath wasn't that big.
Yeah. He had I think a couple big movies before. That was Alan Tudyk's big role, really.
Yeah.
And then I mean, Mark Addy's he's famous some places, but he really hit his stride with Game of Thrones, I think.
Yeah. I feel a lot of people just didn't see it.
And then Paul Bettany. I don't know about Paul Bettany. I haven't checked into what he was up to before. And I did make claims to Paul Bettany that I've since needed to revoke because upon further meditation I realized that I was giving him credit for something Jude Law did. I was more thought about it, I was he's not in that movie. That's not him. But, little child minds think different things. Anyways, so if this movie had been released post Heath Ledger mortem, how do you think it would have been different?
I think probably would have blown up.
You think it would have been huge?
Because, after, obviously, his role in The Dark Knight as a Joker.
It would have been his last film.
Yeah. And, it would have just blown up.
Yeah, it would have destroyed everything.
Because everybody loves him. And then they're hey, it's Heath. So they would have just, I feel they would just automatically, went to go see it.
Aside from him being just a gorgeous man and amazing actor, why does the world love Heath Ledger so much?
I don't know.
He's
great.
You got him in The Patriot, which also isn't that hugely loved. I mean, in some areas it's celebrated, but it's not huge. And then A Knight's Tale, again, Were there in The Dark Knight?
Dark Knight.
Everybody knows him from The Dark Knight. Like, aside from, I guess, Brokeback Mountain.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I wouldn't figure you had. Like, I don't imagine too many people are like, oh gosh, Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain, that's my guy. So I don't know why, I don't know where it came from. Maybe he's just that gorgeous. That good of an actor.
He is a good looking man.
He is very good looking.
But yeah, it would have definitely blown up had it been after The Dark Knight or just after his death.
Do you think in this day and age it would have landed as far as comedy and themes and everything goes? Musical choices?
Maybe the musical choices. Because, like, We Will Rock You is, like, everybody loves that song.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how many times you hear it, you just, like, don't get tired of it. But I don't know.
I'm thinking, like, what if instead of doing classic rock music, they used, like, trap music?
That wouldn't have worked. That would have been a bad
Some
choice.
people would love it.
Yeah. It's just not a good choice for that movie.
It would have been stupid, but some people would have loved it. You know, I think honestly, if any bit of footage came out that included Heath Ledger that people hadn't seen before, it would like take the internet by storm.
Yeah, it would have blown up. Because then after The Dark Knight, it was like, oh, Heath is such a good.
And you know, I'm not sure because Alan Tudyk is a very popular actor now. Mark Addy has seen his bit of fame as well. And then Paul Bettany, of course, is in the Avengers. Or was. So I'm curious as to whether, like, do you think with their rising popularity, because back then obviously they weren't that popular.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that adds to the film, or do you think like their popularity would make it better?
So like saying like, since they're not well known, it makes it better. Or like if they would have been more popular back then, would it like make it better?
Yeah.
I don't think it would have like made it better, but like people would have like been more drawn to it.
You got movies like Star Wars where nobody knows who they are really. They're like they went out and picked some new, fresh people for the most part, and like
they loved it.
They loved it. And then you have movies like The Expendables. Let's throw that one out there, where it's just like a bunch of really well known. I mean, that's kind of like. But.
So I don't know. I feel like them not being well known helped. But like at the same time, if they would have been well known back then, it would have got a lot more like publicity and a lot of more media, and people would have been more drawn to it. So.
Mm-hmm. I think it helped the quality of the film, but it didn't help the.
Because you don't have to have well-known actors to make a great movie.
I think a lot of times it's good to go get some fresh blood. I mean, Star Wars keeps doing that, and we got Daisy Ridley now, and that's pretty good. That's a smile that brightens the world right there.
And I feel like not as well-known actors, like they want to do a better job, so like they work harder at it. Not to say that like well-known actors don't, but it's like they want to really get their foot in the door.
Man, even Anthony Hopkins phones it in sometimes. Okay, I think we can wrap it up there. Yeah, so we'll see you guys Friday. Stay toasty.